Yo, what is good everyone? OJ here. Welcome to another video. Today we've got some great information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're starting off with a little bit of a shocker because a big PlayStation 4 and Xbox One game, that is Vampyr, is officially coming to the Switch. And when I say big, I mean like graphically speaking and all of that. The game is pretty impressive. And yeah, the game is coming over to Nintendo Switch kind of out of nowhere. They announced this one. So Vampyr, the vampire themed action RPG from the Life is Strange developers, it's coming to the Nintendo Switch officially. Publisher Focus Home Interactive has announced in its latest financial report. So here's what they had to say in that report. Quote, in Q3, the group will continue to maximize the potential of the Vampyr license, reads the report. After the game's impressive success on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, it will be Nintendo Switch's turn to welcome the title to reach an even wider audience. Further information was not announced. Vampyr launched for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC on June 5th of this year. So the game is officially coming over, and that's interesting because I never felt that this game, just based on like the review code that I did get, I know I booted up just for a little bit, just kind of see the graphics, but even a lot of the gameplay that I saw and everything from it, it just seemed like it was going to be one of those games that doesn't come over or needs too much work or whatever it was, but it does seem like they're going to be able to do it. So since it's the same developers from Life is Strange, people are saying, well, are they going to bring over the Life is Strange games? Not at this point, but I really think it comes down to timing. It comes down to the type of engine that the game is running on. I'm guessing that Vampyr is a Unreal Engine 4 game. That's what I would guess. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, or I'll have a thing coming up across the screen saying that I'm wrong on that one. But whatever the case is, it's coming to Nintendo Switch, and it's one of those titles that kind of came out of nowhere. And this is the reason why I say, guys, like every single time we talk about Nintendo Switch and what games it's going to get, the better it sells, the more people that have the Nintendo Switch, the more bigger games are going to come over. The more games that are graphically demanding, or whatever you want to say. The more people that buy the system, the better the system does, is the more ways that we can get third-party games to come over. A lot of people like to talk about the Nintendo Switch and kind of what it did in 2018 compared to what it did in 2017, but people aren't realizing that the amount of games that were released in 2018 from a third-party standpoint were way more than 2017, because people saw how much the Switch was selling and started getting ports ready, started getting their titles ready for 2018, and if the sales continue to be really good, you're going to see even more games. Actually, I would sit here and say that there's even way more games that you would even think that were not going to come to the Switch are going to be coming to the Nintendo Switch in 2019. So as long as Nintendo can keep up the momentum and sell the system, developers will take really big and graphically intense games that could be brought over, if it can, and put it on the system. So as long as it's doing well, we're going to see stuff like Vampyr and other things come over. So that's interesting that this game is. From what I understand, it is a pretty cool premise and concept. I read a lot of the reviews, and once again, I didn't get as much time to play the game as I should have, but maybe I'll check it out now that it's coming a little bit more to the Switch, just so I can kind of let you guys know a little bit more from my own perspective. But at the same time, from what I understand, the game was kind of fun for like the first however many hours, but then it gets really repetitive, or it just kind of gets like boring or tedious to do some of the tasks. But at the same time, there were people that loved the game. I remember watching it on live stream, and I thought it was a pretty cool game to watch. I didn't think it was horrible. It's just that people stopped streaming it. Like, I couldn't even find streamers who were playing the game after the first couple days, because maybe they got bored or they wanted to do something else. I'm not really sure. But either way, the game is coming over. It's coming to Nintendo Switch, so I'll check it out and I'll kind of see what's going on with the game, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it. But I don't really feel much is going to change with the game outside of how it looks, right? It's not going to be in the same resolution. Maybe there'll be frame rates dips here or there, or whatever the case is. I'm not really sure what it's going to be compared to the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions of the game. I just know that those ones didn't review the best. So we'll see how it does when it comes to Nintendo Switch and what changes they make. If they add any content, put in some cool controls. HD Rumble can also add something to this type of game. So we'll see how it does. So what do you guys think about Vampyr coming over to Nintendo Switch? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, now moving on to the next topic here. Team Sonic Racing has been delayed from its initial winter release. Let's go ahead and get into this one here. I know a lot of you guys were looking forward to Team Sonic Racing. So Sega has delayed Team Sonic Racing from its previously announced winter release window to May 21st, 2019. Here is a direct quote from Sega. So to make Team Sonic Racing the best game it can be, we're giving the team extra time to work on it. Our new release date is May 21st, 2019, Sega said in a tweet. We know delays are no fun, but quality matters most. Thanks for your patience. We've got more to show you for the Team Sonic Racing very for Team Sonic Racing very soon. So Team Sonic Racing is due out for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. And I think that I can take them at face value, but I don't think that they're saying everything that they want to say. This holiday, this winter, this November, December is absolutely packed for all the different systems, but especially for the Nintendo Switch in November, you've got quite a number of games coming out. You have stuff like Civilization 6, you have Diablo, you have Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and then also in December, you have Dragon Marked for Death, and you also have that little game called Super Smash Brothers. So I do feel that they said, you know what, I think it's best, let's work on the game more, we can polish it up, we can get some more stuff in there, and we can also avoid all of the big games, not just this year, but also next year early too. I mean, look at the games that are coming out. We have Resident Evil 2 Remake. We also have Kingdom Hearts, and there's other big games coming out early next year. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. So I think they want to just get past all of that and launch in a window that's way more open, because I don't know what else is coming out in May. I'm not really sure what's going to be around May 2019, but I know it's going to be well past Resident Evil 2 Remake, Devil May Cry, Mario Bros, Super Smash Brothers, and all of the big games for this fall and winter, and also into early next year. So I think it's a good idea. Avoid all of that. Get into the May time period to where you can probably do pretty good. We saw games like Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, in addition to Street Fighter and other titles released in that May window, and get into a time frame that there's probably a lot less out there on the market. I know this past May there was a few different title releases that did really well in the May window, just because you kind of missed the big and heavy hitters. So I think it's a good idea. I think they're going to be fine moving this to May 21st, and I think they are going to have extra time to polish the game up, maybe put in some new characters, add some new tracks in, and just get a better overall package than they would have got beforehand on all systems. So what do you guys think about Team Sonic Racing being delayed to May 21st, 2019? Were you planning on picking this one up this winter? Are you okay with the delay or not? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the last topic here. It looks like we have a surprise controller bundle for the Nintendo Switch, because Target is listing a Crash Bandicoot N Sane Trilogy bundle with a special controller, and it's up for pre-order at Target. So Target recently revealed this controller, as you're seeing here. It's actually pretty cool. It's green, has some nice tiki designs on there, has a gold D-pad, looks a bit shiny. I would have liked the matte one on there for better grip, but hey, it is what it is. But it's actually looking like a pretty cool controller as well, and the bundle's not too bad. It's going to cost $49.99. Now this controller is an official PowerA wired controller themed after Crash Bandicoot. So it's not a wireless controller, it's a wired one on there. But wired controllers are really good if you want to make sure that there's no interference and less lag or input delay. Wired controllers are definitely good for that. And in this game, Crash Bandicoot, you're going to be dying quite a bit. So maybe a wired controller would be good to make sure all the timing on your jumps and everything is spot on. But the PowerA controllers are actually really good. So I like the fact that they're going with them. And Crash Bandicoot N Sane Trilogy is a really good game as well, and the packaging for this game is actually really cool. I love the packaging. They have the Crash on the side and the controller on there, the game and the controller. It just reminds me of like old school. Whenever I see Crash, that's obviously old school franchise, but having a controller packed into there and how they're just kind of advertising it is actually really nice. I have not picked up Crash Bandicoot N Sane Trilogy just yet. It's one of those games that I still need to pick up, but there was just so many games in that June-July period between Octopath Traveler and also Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. I actually went out there and picked up that game, streamed it for you guys as well. So there's a lot of content on Switch, man. This year, like I said, has been packed with a ton of great third-party games. And now we just got another bundle here for Crash Bandicoot N Sane Trilogy. So what are you guys' thoughts on this bundle here with the controller? What are you guys' thoughts on the game? Do you guys think that's going to be good to kind of spur the sales a little bit? And I know that there was quite a number of people that actually really liked the N Sane Trilogy on Switch, just because that style of game, playing Crash Bandicoot anywhere that you want, kind of fit that. But then again, you might not want to have to throw your Switch in frustration with all the different challenges and stuff that they do, but it's still something that I need to pick up on the Switch. I like 3D platformers like Crash that are more straightforward. So games like Crash Bandicoot, also games like Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, a little bit more streamlined. So I'm still looking forward to picking this one up. This is not a bad price. Not sure if this one's for me, but for other people, it might definitely be something that you look into if you wanted a PowerA wired controller and the game at a pretty good price. 25 bucks for the controller, then another 25 for the game right there at Target. So what do you guys think about this PowerA PowerA themed controller and also the game Crash Bandicoot N Sane Trilogy? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting PlayerEssence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube membership. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for this RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.